him at once with one ability, and just the fact that his grenade launcher can shoot multiple people at once, he can just kind of rack those numbers up. He's stat farming.
Yeah, certainly. What I'm a little bit curious to see is to see if the Winston comes out in this round. As we are sticking with the Junker Queen going into this round, we see that all of the perks are the same. However, many of NIU have their second perks. AznZing here is being forced in a rough spot, and we're seeing that Tracer flanking, which has proved to be so difficult for CMU in the last couple of weeks to deal with.
That Reaper flank too.
There we go. To see the consequence of getting that flank. Freed not going to be able to secure that kill on Orisa due to the immortality shield. Hayes is going to be able to get out, and CMU is going to be in a rough spot here.
Unfortunately as well. Oh, but I mean, AznZing does win the 1v1 versus the Tracer.
As I say, they've got to get rid of that flank. In the last couple of weeks, they've really struggled against it.
It's also the unfortunate thing, Junker Queen is not very good into Orisa. Orisa is a very much stronger bunker character, and Queen tries to kind of go fast, but is just kind of literally... Orisa can just put her hand up and just stop her.
I was going to say, the rock, paper, scissors is not favorable for Junker Queen into going into Orisa because what we saw right there, she can get knocked away.
Oh, and there's that window.
Screen is up. Unfortunately, CMU, Raspberry is not really where he wants to be. Unfortunately, you've got to stay on that hip.
Yeah, and I see Wit taking that right-click perk for his shotguns. He gets the dual shotgun shots there. Just look at that sustain on that map.
We're seeing a big amount of trades here as it is currently 2-2. NIU is favorable on the point, though. CMU is going to be able to hold as Freed outlives the Orisa there.
Oh, did that Tracer died to her own bomb?
Oh.
Well, you know, that happens. I understand.
Sometimes it goes awry, unfortunately.
Oh, and they swap immediately to McCree after, actually.
I mean, it doesn't shock me that Hinder can be quite devastating to, obviously, anything. Last game we saw Zack be, last round I suppose, we saw Zack be very effective using that to combo out Tracer and remove that.
That Orisa's kind of low. Oh, so is AznZing though.
AznZing.
There's Terror Surge.
Oh, here I have very good ult here.
Ah, the Immort.
Yeah, Immortality Shield really causing an issue for CMU.
Yeah, unfortunately sometimes. Wow, that was
great shot
nice,
there at a Raspberry.
Nice track there.
It's going to get taken out by Allegro. Unfortunately, Freed is able to limit it all. And CMU currently up 3-0 in ults. This next engagement, you would hope for CMU to be able to dominate.
Yeah, NIU used 2 ults there and didn't really only ended up killing AznZing, it seemed.
I was going to say, luckily CMU, they haven't quite been adopting the dive quite the same we've seen them in the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
But they've been spread out enough that those ults have not been as big of an issue.
Yeah, exactly. A wall here could
Oh, there's a big ult. All 4 of them are caught in it. Unfortunately, that Baptiste turret is really going to cause an issue.
Oh, he should have stayed up there.
Yeah,
down like
he should have been able to sit. He might get out of this though. Oh,
no, that guy's not getting out.
Turtles is, I mean, you can never try to outrun a Moira. Just literally, it's the fastest character in the game in phase.
Ironically named Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Turtles is known for his speed. As we're going to see Free here trying to hold the corner, as you mentioned, Junker Queen not quite the same amount of bunker character as the Orisa, so they will be able to push directly through here. Though CMU's exactly how you want to do. Blizzard's out. Orisa's going to be able to get out of it, though. It's just
so is that Reaper. He just managed to wraith away, but it leaves him without his crutch cooldown, allows Freed to get him.
Exactly. Freed takes out one while Zack secures with the other. Allegro winning that duo.
Oh,
we're going to see here the Wu Yang all come out. Unfortunately, they dropped the beat right before, which is going to sort of minimize that as Turtles.
Oh, it doesn't even matter.
One. AZ secures the second one, as we are going to go 1-1 here on point.
That was really good. The fact that Raspberry immediately went to contest that the window there. I'm saying too many uhs. Wow. We went to contest that window with Wu Yang ult and immediately.
He got right on top of that. I'm shocked to see the Junker Queen stay out. Freed knew exactly what he needed to do. So did AZ. And we've seen interesting, usually in these sort of situations, we see Freed and we see Raspberry sitting right on his hip. But they've sort of substituted it out. Raspberry is sort of taking the more main healer role, sitting in the back line and allowing Turtles to more be the in-the-fray sort of healer.
Right.
What we call the flex healer, usually.
What I'm trying to say is, Raspberry, that was a very good ult.
Yes, very solid.
Good to rush down the window, because you don't want them to get any value out of that.
Definitely, it is the most devastating. As we're going to see here, CMU has all of their perks available. No swaps needed, though they will start the game with perks. Any switches, no switches, it seems, from NIU either, so perks will not reset between rounds. Raspberry here, we're seeing how good of a backline healer he's proven to be. Great wall there by May. as AznZing is going to secure the immortality turret. Turtle's taking out that ult.
Just gone immediately.
This will prove to be detrimental for their survivability.
That quick teleport is a lot better for escaping than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's...
You got out of there.
I was going to say, you can really run with that. As we're going to see Freed here is going to be able to get out. CMU having a very solid game overall. To try to push them off point here, they've got to hold this side section. They learned last week from Miami, Ohio that section where we just saw Zack is where they usually attack from.
Yeah.
As we're seeing Junker Queen step forward, you've got to charge in. Bap's a little bit exposed here, not going to quite be able to get the kill, but Freed is using Raspberries.
Very important to play that kind of cover like Freed is right now. You don't kind of want to... Oh,
another great wall there by the May. AznZing.
And High Noon on the steps.
High Noon's out. Not going to quite be able to get the kill though as Freed's going to take one out.
Yeah, he got a bit scared there. He had to try to pop it early. Unfortunately for him.
I was going to say, doesn't quite have the same amount of
we're getting chat
durability. As we're going to see a absolute brawl break out.
There's a drop of beat.
Is out by the opposing Lucio. Raspberry going to get a kill there on Wit, which will prove great for the Junker Queen as
Step
Wit
right up and he gets PK0.
Zack pops his ult and is going to take out PK0. AZ, unfortunately, is going to get taken out by the BAP, but Freed here is going to end the fight. And NIU is sort of in a desperate position here in round one. In game one.
They don't really have any... I mean, Terra Surge is like close to up, kind of. It's at 80, so... That's kind of their only thing they got right now. Is the points already at 75. Freed has Rampage, and they don't really have anything to counter that.
And that May ult is not that far away. And
That's
this might prove to be a issue. He just popped his battle axe a little bit early. CMU is
watch out for that Tracer behind them with Raspberry.
I was going to say, they're going to have to deal with it. There goes the...
Oh, here's Terra Surge.
Well, there's Terra Surge out.
Everybody's anti.
Freed's going to secure one. Turtle's going to get a second. Zack securing the kill. And an absolute team performance here.
Get that guy out of
as Turtles is going to grab the kill. CMU is going to take round one in a very hard-fought and successful fashion. Great round one for CMU.
It's good. Very good. Yeah, I mean, that first... Wait. Yeah, it was the first map. It was a little shaky, but I think it was just NIU was able to hold that point and those angles on the lava map pretty well, especially with the kind of flankers coming from both sides. The Tracer and the Reaper was just... And the BAP was able to stay protected in that backline on that lava stage so well that it was just kind of hard for CMU to get there. But CMU comes back with the beach map and the kind of city square, I guess I'll call it, map. And,
I was going to say, they were very successal at... I do think that first map was a little bit confusing. They were running an interesting team comp. We haven't seen anything like that all year with the Orisa combined with the Baptiste.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not an uncommon pairing, but it is...
It's very bunker.
It's very bunker-esque, which is not something we've seen. We've been playing a lot of dive recently with Winstons and Sigmas and Hazards. We have not quite seen that, so it makes sense that they would take a round to sort of adjust to that and get used to it.
Right.
In terms of strategy adjustments, CMU really adapted really well. They've switched from... Raspberry's role has really changed a lot from the start of the season. Raspberry started the season as, I'm going to stick with Freed the entire time. I'm going to sit on top of him and make sure he doesn't die. When the Roadhog was just starting to get boosted. But now it's changed more to, I'm going to sit in the back. I'm going to take advantage of everything Wu Yang's got in terms of him just being a true healer, because he's just a true healer. He's not quite in the flex pick. He doesn't quite have quite enough damage to be a flex healer.
I mean, yeah, I think his damage is pretty good, though. I'm going to be real. The water balls can rack up a lot, and you have a perk that can even get you even more with the triple balls.
I was going to say, he's unique. He's unique in the fact that his perks determine sort of what kind of healer he is, because you can choose the other perk besides the 3-1 that turns you into the true healer, where if you choose a triple, you're really a flex healer.
Yeah.
Flex healer and a true healer's... I don't know. Wolf in sheep's clothing, but other way around.
I understand.
All right, well, we are going to take a quick break here. We're going to talk about we're going to break it down a little bit more, get you guys a little bit more of an analysis. Thank you all, and stay with us as we get into round number 2. And welcome back to the Student Activity Center, where we are in a very nice place. Central Michigan up 1-0 on the Northern Illinois Huskies. How are you feeling after that round one? Obviously hard fought, but very solid overall.
Yeah. I mean, with a 2-1 on a control map to start is pretty good. Control is always kind of a fickle game mode because you get 3 different environments to play on, so it's a little iffy. But honestly, we went with the matchup pretty well and kind of won more of like an uphill battle there because Junker Queen into Orisa isn't famously good, but we managed to squeak it out.
Good is an understatement. Orisa into Junker Queen is usually an absolutely horrible matchup, but luckily with the collaboration of Freed combined with how solid we saw the DPSs and the support step up, it really didn't seem that poor from CMU for Freed. Going into Servasa, as always, unfortunately, as always, do you expect to see any weird picks? Do you expect to see Freya again? We have seen Freya the last couple weeks.
New tank, it would seem. Gooby.
Oh, it's true. They do have a substitution, NIU. Maybe a new tank that we have seen them switch different roles before. It's just a new tank straight
hazard
up.
on hazard violence. Okay.
You like to see it? I mean, if I have to pick, a hazard, a player who I think is going to be the better hazard, I must say Freed is probably that player.
Right. I'm wondering if they Kiriko instead of the BAP. It seems Hayes seems to be just the Lucio player they have.
I was gonna say. I mean, they've got their own Raspberry.
Yeah.
They've got a Lucio Wu Yang player. Overall, it wouldn't shock me if we saw the Wu Yang ban, because based on the fact that Raspberry is also on Lucio in a area that we usually don't see, it would be interesting. Zack in a swap under the McCree, not shocking there. And Allegro here on the Souljourn, very interesting.
Playing the Tracer.
Say Wit on the Tracer. Big trades overall.
Yeah.
We're going to see the first big battle of this round. Freed here is going to be in a sort of interesting position. This center area is very open to the long corridors, long sight lines overall. It's going to be a war of attrition.
Yeah, it seems
Freed's going to jump in there a little bit, using that barrier expertly.
Well, Zack's just kind of hunting Tracers right now.
And he did it very effectively last game. As we're going to see May showing the advantage of playing a May into a Tracer.
Maybe get the
Freed here is going to secure the first kill. Zack's going to secure the second, and Gooby's going to get Zack, unfortunately, in revenge.
Yeah.
We're seeing big Freed here. It's going to be a rough position here.
A bit low, though.
Quite going to be able to, as Gooby's going to secure the double kill. Still definitely hope, though, as CMU's going to be a little
down. They could maybe get Gooby here, actually. What if he gets that Mega Pack, though?
There we go.
Oh, he gets the Mega. Oh, no, he didn't.
He does not. Raspberry's going to get the kill there as Turtles, and then win the tank and support matchup a little bit.
Seems like somebody else already took that Mega Pack down there. Maybe his own Tracer or something.
It's probably the Tracer. Tracer takes all the packs.
Yeah.
Seems
See, right there, yeah.
Wit's getting absolutely pummeled. Zack has got his number in this early game, it seems, as he is really... I think Vaneue, the team captain, told him, your job is to not let that Tracer be effective, and it is seen very well.
Yeah,
we're going to see a big dive here from Raspberry, as Zack's going to take out Hayes. Great out of that.
Freed does go down,
the tank as Allegro's going to get a second one. Turtles secures the double kill, though. Great out of him. Turtles secures the triple kill. Amazing to secure the triple.
Nice tracking on that recall there, by the way.
Killing him with the flash grenade. A truly brutal way to go, as Zack is going to end that engagement.
The
Great
first
out of
flash
them.
point goes to CMU. I like to point out that tracking of where that Tracer would come out of recall there by Zack was really well done.
I was going to say, Zack has been proving, he has been a absolutely growing player this year. He's been great overall. They are hiding from this hazard. The hazards flip spots.
Yeah.
And they are both in the other team's backlines. Oh, here comes a big ult out of Freed. He's going to get one and going to secure the kill there on Allegro. Without that soldier, and that's a lot of damage going to be missing. Wit's going to take out Turtles. Right now, CMU's in a little bit of an unfavorable position, especially with Raspberry going down. AZ's going to nail Wit there, and Gooby's going to take out AZ.
Oh, but it's... Oh, well,
he's going to get one.
That's one,
before going down. You know what? Well worth it for that to sort of happen. CMU does have... Oh, wow. All 5 of NIU has ult.
Yeah.
It's going to be a rough next engagement for CMU. Unless they can force, we have seen them, they do have a sort of unique ability to be able to force ults when they're not quite necessary from the other team. So maybe they can take advantage of that.
Right. Yeah, I think Zack might have a sign up in his room.
There comes the Gooby ult.
I think.
Gooby throws his hazard ult. Oh, there comes Coalescence out.
Blizzard there, actually. Gets Gooby.
Coalescence is out. There it goes, dropping the beat. And Allegro pops his ult. No kills from ults yet, though, as Hayes going to get one. AZ is going to secure another one on Freed. Allegro is going to get another double kill there on Turtles. And Raspberry is going to try to run away before getting absolutely destroyed by that Kiriko. Zack's getting forced out of the sort of fight.
Yeah, taking 3 ults from NIU is pretty good, though.
I was gonna say, if I'm CMU, I am not looking to use this Raspberry's ult right now. I would almost give the point at this point. Oh, there comes a big pulse bomb. Stick out. Not gonna get the kill though. As AZ's gonna screw the kill on Zack. Here comes the Lucio ult as the beat drops.
Doesn't save Turtles or AZ though. Electro does get 2. Ooh, maybe we can get the Lucio.
Hayes unfortunately gonna out-duel an uncommon sight. He's gonna out-duel Raspberry there on point. Does have a little bit of help as we are gonna go 1-1 in flashpoints. Very even so far.
Looks like we're going to the yellow one. You know.
The yellow one, the courtyard.
Well, okay, this isn't something we did on Tuesday and nobody saw that, but we gotta just refer to them by color.
This is the one that is primarily yellow.
Yeah, the yellow one.
It has a big fountain in the middle. You know, it's great for McCree.
The yellow one, the blue one, we all know what the blue one is. This is the orange one with the tree on it and everything.
Okay, we're in the courtyard.
Yeah.
Zack here does have a chance for an absolutely nuclear ult.
Oh no, Free jumped in, he was very low there. Oh.
And AZ is gonna be forced back.
Yeah, these team fights are just kind of a little sloppy from CMU right now.
I was gonna say, they just keep getting broken up by that hazard. It's proving to be difficult because they are sitting somebody on Freed's back, but there just seems to be a little bit of a disconnect there between Freed and AznZing, or between Freed and Turtles about when Freed is going in, and it's causing disconnects like we're seeing
nice
in the last engagement. Oh, there's a big pulse bomb there by Wit. He's gonna miss. Big ult there by CMU to secure. We see the High Noon come out as Turtles also has Coalescence secure. This is going to be a big engagement. CMU in a rough position. Allegro pops his ult, not going to be able to keep it alive. As unfortunately CMU is going to lose yet another team fight. Unfortunate, but not the worst thing ever. As Flashpoint, you got first to 3, so they will have another chance still.
Oh, the Hog comes out.
I mean, Hog will be solid into Hazard, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Especially if you can hook him out of his initial dive, will be quite effective. He will have, both those supports are going to have an even bigger responsibility though, because Hog does have, if he gets antied, which they don't have the ability right now, we're checking to see Ana come out.
That hook didn't feel real, I'm going to be honest.
No, it did not. It didn't feel like it did absolutely anything, as unfortunately, we saw it there. CMU just gets absolutely steamrolled by that dive. Allegro is going to finish off the team fight, and we are going to go 2-1 into NIU is going to be leading going into this 4th point here on Servasa.
Oh, are we going to the yellow, or not the yellow, the orange one? Looks like, yes, the orange one.
Would you like to elaborate on what the orange one actually is?
Yeah, it's the one with the big tree on it.
Okay, it's the one with the island. There's an island in it. There's 4 points really to enter. CMU has struggled on this map, on this point in the past, though we have seen occasional glimpses of absolute perfection out of them on it. CMU, we're seeing yet another example of them getting separated up by that Tracer. They cannot get divided here. On that first point, the reason they were so successful is they were